Hey babies, come on in here. Listen, I got my rose quartz. Help keep me grounded. I have a channel message for you today. I had to come on here. I know it's been a minute since I've been on. I've been just trying to prepare some things for some changes I want to make for our channel. But I had to come on. You know, when duty calls, duty calls. And I had to bring this message to you. This channel message came to me during a dream. So I was in my sleep state. And I will say it came in intense. It came in intense. And my dreams have been very vivid, coming in very fast, coming in hot, honey, since the 11:11 portal. And today is the 12:12 portal. And when I say that this dream made those other dreams look like a walk in the park on a sunny, warm, breezy day. Okay, like this one, yeah, I don't think, I mean, I've experienced some strong messages in my dreams, but this woke me up out of my sleep. I literally like almost flew. This is the second time I would say I flew up out of my sleep, okay? And I had to bring this message because even though my viewpoint from the message was in the viewpoint of self, like seeing outward as if I'm looking through my eyes, I also felt that this message is for the collective, for those who are healing, for those who are soon to be healed, for those who are called, for those that have been through the most, that have been on the roller coaster of life, up and down, have suffered injustices, have suffered torture at the hands of others and the demons that are mounting their backs, okay? And so I had to bring this to you. I had to bring this to you. And so I wrote down some notes because when I have dreams that I can remember, I've been dreaming a lot, like I said, since the 11:11 portal. I haven't written them all down. Because sometimes I'm just so exhausted. I'm just like, I am not getting up. I am not getting up. And I'm like, if it's meant for me to remember, I'll remember, right? Honey, this didn't give me another option. And some of my dreams are like that. They don't give you another option. You must wake up. You must note it. You must put it on your phone in your notes, or you must write it down in your journal, or whatever the case may be. You must tell someone because you're like, that was real. I don't even know if I should call it a dream because really it felt like I astral traveled somewhere and I was there. And a lot of my dreams are like that. I do know that I do travel. Do I do it on purpose? No. No. Maybe one day I will learn how to do it on purpose and manipulate. Well, I don't believe in lying. So there are some things that I do know how to do. Bless you, baby. Bless you. There are some things that I do know how to do. But yeah, astral traveling, the dream state, it's not one of the things, but let's get into this, okay? Listen, grab my rose quartz, because I'm like, ground me, God, right now. Okay, so I'm gonna read the notes to you, and then I'm just gonna give you my impression and the messages that came through to me. So it says, during my dream, I was surrounded by men and women. These were all adults, no children. I saw in the viewpoint of self. Looking through my eyes, I felt overwhelmed by these people because they circled me and they all were reaching out towards my person, like my body, and grabbing and removing things from me that appeared as valuables and gifts. Now, what it felt like was they were stealing things off of me, right? And so it's almost the same as like if somebody, is taking something from you, like if somebody snatches your necklace or snatches your bracelet or your watch, or makes you take off your earrings and give them to them, or snatches your purse, something like that, or rips your fur off you, something like that. But in the dream state, I had this understanding that they are taking valuables and gifts like my happiness, like my joy, like my self-worth, like my confidence, like my intuition, like my connection to the divine. I mean, those are the things that was being snatched, right? And just as you would want to protect a tangible, valuable, like a gold necklace or like a purse or something like that, those that know, those that know, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to your intuition, your connection to God, your confidence, your self-worth, things like, you cannot put a price on those things. Yeah. So let me get back to it. So I was flustered as they did this because as I was trying to take back my valuables and gifts, and I couldn't because they were so fast. Like this was me in the middle, and it was just people all around, men and women all around. I mean, surrounding me, and they were like lightning fast. It was like overwhelming. And what I just sensed in my spirit was that is how it happened throughout my life. And if this message found you, I have a strong confidence that this has happened to you as well. That as you have been going throughout your life, you found yourself in situations with people that had attachments to entities that took something from you so quick, it was almost like whiplash. You didn't even realize what happened until it happened. Okay. And so let me get back to this because I could just keep on talking. All right. So as I was flustered as they did this because I was trying to take back my valuables and gifts and couldn't because they were so fast. I became angry. Okay. So first, initially, it was confusion because I'm like, why am I surrounded by these people? Right. Then it was feeling overwhelmed because they were moving so fast and removing things, because initially when I saw them around me, I did not know I was about to get robbed. Okay. And then as they start taking these valuables and these gifts from me, then I became overwhelmed and flustered. And then I became angry. And the divine allowed me to start to notice as they stole from me, as they took from me and worked together. Okay, key words, worked together to overpower me. The valuables and the gifts changed in their hands. I'm telling you, it was crazy to see. I wish I was like one of those people who could create like a movie or something, because this was wild. When attached to me, though they were my valuables and they were my gifts. Attached to me, they had value. Attached to me, they had power. Attached to me, they had great intention, right? But as they were taking away from me, taking off of me, taking out of me, the valuables and the gifts turned to bricks. I lie to you not. Okay? Big, red, rough bricks. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. Hold on, Milo's barking. My little bubba, he's so protective. Okay. So let's get back to it. So the gifts and the valuables turned to bricks. It was no joke. I've never seen anything like it. Like things just transforming and shifting in people's hands as they removed it off of me. You know what I mean? And they were not catching on. They weren't catching on. So my thing is like, you robbing me. You taking these things. You're taking these valuables off of me. You're taking these gifts from me. And then these things, because you're taking it from the owner, from the courier of these things, it is turning to bricks. It will not serve you. It is useless. And they weren't catching on, honey. They just kept on trying to take. They just kept, I guess they were like, maybe if I keep trying, I'll get something that's going to stick. Honey, not so. So let me finish reading. I felt relief, but still wanted them to stop as I heard loud and clear. When I tell you, as sure as I'm sitting in this chair, knocking on this table, I have never heard a voice in the dream state, in the prayer state, in the meditative state, I have never encountered this level of power and command in my spiritual life that I am aware of. This was no joke. Okay, let me finish reading. So as I heard loud and clear from the divine, and let me tell you, okay, we just go. This was definitely when your soul knows, your soul knows. Okay, when you hear your maker, when you hear the creator of everything that is, was, and will ever be, honey, your soul knows. Okay? I heard loud and clear from the divine. This is not karma. This is justice. When I say I can't even mimic the power and command of that voice. I couldn't even if I tried to right now, like, it dominated the entire atmosphere of my dream state, of my mind, of my physical environment as I slept. Honey, let me get to it. So, and again, this is not karma. This is justice. They kept trying to steal, as they were trying to steal and depreciate me, and their loot kept turning to bricks. Okay? And as they kept on doing this, the divine kept commanding. This is not karma. This is justice. And the voice did not lessen, honey. It did not lower. It did not slow down. It got stronger. On the fourth one of this is not karma, this is justice, honey, your girl couldn't even stay asleep no more. It was so powerful. I felt like my soul and my physical body had shook, and I had jumped out of my sleep, and the lingering of the command was still in my mind. Like, no joke. And in my spirit, I was just like, oh, snap. And let me just be transparent with you all. Okay? Forgiveness is something that I have struggled with. Okay? Seriously, we're not even going to get into the whole story. We'll do it another day. Okay? But just to be transparent with you, just make things everything crystal clear with you. Forgiveness is something that I've always struggled with, because I still kind of struggle with understanding mistakes. I feel like we make decisions. A mistake is knocking over a cup, dropping a plate, something like that, But when you make a conscious decision to do wrong, I feel like you just made a conscious decision to do wrong. You just go ahead and, you did something wrong, So God is still working on me, okay? He's still working on me. So I have struggled with this, and I have heard from many people in the spiritual world, forgiveness, this is how you heal. And it is so true. It is so true. When you forgive and let go of the burden of needing to know and understand and want to see that someone pays for what they did to you, it does stop your healing. I will say that. And that's why it has been important to me since I realized that, and the message kept coming to me to forgive, to heal. So yes, I've been working on it. But darling, after today, after that dream, they are forgiven. They are so forgiven that I prayed for these people Because what I sensed in that commanding voice, and as I saw those valuables and gifts turn to non-transferable bricks, I was like, oh, I want to stay on the right side of right. I don't want to be over there with them. And now I feel bad for them. No, I don't agree with the things that they've done. I don't agree with the things that they have said to me. And whatever has happened to you, if it was wrong, baby. Trust me, I get it. But what's going to happen to them? We are called to do better. We are called to forgive them. We are called to pray for them. We are called to pray for the soul inside of their being. Okay? This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Like, seriously, I feel bad for them. And the, the will be done. Listen, God's will be done. There's nothing we can do. But then at the same time, isn't that who we are? Aren't we the big loving hearts? Aren't we the light in the shadows? Aren't we the person that sees the best in everyone? That's why we are called. So yes, forgive that person that hurt you. Forgive them, honey. Listen, sugar, what they got coming, it's no stopping it. It's no stopping it. And that's not even their karma. Their karma is completely separate. This is justice being rained down on them from the divine. That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Just for coming after you, just for harming you with their free will. Yeah, I want to be on the right side of right. Okay, let me finish because I wrote something else. The divine's voice was so strong and commanding, it woke me out of my sleep. Yeah, I said that word. And then I finished with, I am grateful to be connected. And I am. It may have been a long time coming, honey. But I am so grateful. And I am grateful for protection. I really don't wish, after that dream, I do not wish any harm. I don't need to know about any revenge. I don't need to see. Listen, I don't need to know their karma. I don't need to know their justice. I believe God. That is it. And that is all. I believe God. Pray for those souls. Because even though, yes, many of them had entities or have entities attached to them and whispering in their ears to do these things, to harm others. They have souls. They have souls that need to be prayed for. And in your path towards forgiveness, on your journey of healing, pray for those who have harmed you. Because the payment for what they've done is greater than anything you could imagine. And they'll know exactly why they're experiencing it. That's what I just heard in my spirit. They will know that it's justice for what they did to you. So you can be free, my love. You can be free. And forgive, liberate yourself, liberate your mind, liberate your heart. Let your soul fly. Forgive them and pray for them because they need it. Because a reckoning is coming. I pray and I hope that this 12/12 portal is going magnificently for you. I believe that it is the beginning of opening the door that you have been waiting for. I believe that you've been getting nudges, letting you know that it's on the way. And I am here to confirm for you that it's here. It is here. And this message was just to let you know that you don't have to take those burdens with you. You don't have to take that baggage with you. You can leave those painful memories behind, okay? Let your body know it's okay. We are free. We are liberated. We are free. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much peace and protection. Hang in there, honey bun. It's going to be okay. You go ahead and do your part and trust God. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.